This program is paid for by Crozier and Henderson Productions.
Hi, I'm Natalie Woods. Welcome to Hot on Home, San Antonio's #1 new home lifestyle show. Let's find your new home. Now that you've decided to purchase a new home, how do you select your builder? This is the person who will build the home where you raise your family, share dinners, discuss hopes and dreams, victories, maybe even a couple of heartbreaks. The home where you'll spend holidays, graduations, first steps, and first dates. We'll discuss a few things to consider right after these exciting new communities.
Waterford Park is actually probably one of my favorite neighborhoods on this side of town because it's its own little bubble in a way. It's very quaint and cozy. It still has a really great amenity center, but it's one of the smaller neighborhoods here on this side of town that still offers a lot of privacy, a little bit more personable, I would say. This floor plan is one of my favorites because as a two-story home, I always like when people can have the option of having a secondary bedroom and a full bath downstairs. And then I love how downstairs is very intimate, and then upstairs it opens up to this massive game room. There's a flex room over to the side that could be used as like an art room or, you know, an office. I love that. And then you have the whole other 2 secondary bedrooms with a full bath. So the whole floor plan, I think, just flows very nicely. So you have a good amount of space and square footage, but it's all being used very well.
What I really liked is the openness of all the floor plans. It was practical. It sold to me as a mother. It looks and feels homey. They have a lot of things that just come with the floor plan in general, and other home builders, everything was upgrades, and you come into Chesmar and you have an upgraded product.
As a company, I love Chesmar and what they do for their clients. I think they're very accommodating to a lot of people's needs. They're not a custom builder, of course, but they do a lot of special things for their clients. Then they have their own design center in every model, so you kind of have that hands-on, one-on-one interaction the whole time, and I think it really helps the clients just feel at peace throughout the process and makes it a lot smoother for pretty much everybody involved.
Historic and as unique as its name, Boerne, Texas is a town situated somewhere between hill country charm and city convenience. Take a stroll down the Hill Country Mile and discover a world of specialty shops, trendy boutiques and art galleries, or explore the cypress-lined Riverwalk along Cibolo Creek. It's all right here and waiting for you. Nestled within this pleasant enclave are 3 Guillen neighborhoods, each offering homes designed for your life. Champion Heights is one of Boerne's most peaceful communities, and it highlights Guillen's classic and premier series of flexible floor plans. These homes rest on 80-foot lots and allow residents the luxury of extra space and larger backyards. At Regent Park, Guillen showcases its signature series, highlighting luxury home floor plans starting at 3,000 square feet and offering well-appointed elegance, grand staircases, and oversized entertainment spaces. Finally, the Villas at Napa Oaks is a scenic, gated community that features fresh and exciting contemporary home designs. It's the perfect neighborhood for those looking to send their children to the highly rated Boerne schools, with the added advantage of a quicker commute to San Antonio. At Guillen Homes, your new home is our passion, and it is our promise to provide you award-winning customer service while we build you a beautiful home designed to fit your modern lifestyle. Visit any of Guillen's 3 home communities in Boerne and uncover a vibrant small town that is as unique as you are.
So I remember when I came home, you greeted me at the front door and told me you were so excited because you had been watching Hot on Homes and had seen this neighborhood, and it looked like a resort with tennis courts and a clubhouse and a swimming pool, and we just had to drive up here and check it out because it was just so amazing. to see on TV this neighborhood. So we
Yeah,
did.
absolutely. Yeah, I thought it would be a great place to go vacation, but it was actually a neighborhood. It was fantastic. It was something new to the area that we had not seen. We had been looking around, but just a different feel altogether with the family friendliness of the neighborhoods, the community togetherness, all of the events going on. It's just a fantastic place to see on TV, and it was local, so I couldn't believe that. I wanted to take a look at it and see what was going on, see what it was like. We're the Sawyer family, and we found our home on Hot on Homes.
When we saw the house, it was like, it has all we were looking for. Natural lights, and the ceilings are a little bit taller than the other ones. The master bedroom was really nice. I think that and the kitchen, I was in love with the house.
Hidden Bluffs at Texas Research Park is a hidden little gem out here on the west side of town. You have some rolling hills, lots of oak trees. There's nature parks going around the whole Texas Research Park facility. You have a nice little nestled community niche with just 64 lots. We're located off of Petrenko Road and Highway 211. It's very close to Castroville, within 5 minutes of SeaWorld. Our current model home is the Ranger. It is part of our Texas Series plan. It has a 9-foot plate, well amenitized with stainless steel appliances. We have gas as an option in this community. These lots are also a little bit oversized. These are 50 by 120 lots.
You know, when we first started the process, we were looking around, didn't know what we wanted, and didn't figure out that this home is what we wanted until we walked into the model. My wife fell in love with it, couldn't stop talking about it, and at that moment we decided that we're going to sell our old home and we were going to purchase with Horizon View. I would definitely recommend Horizon View to any of my friends or family. I wish I could convince my sister to buy a home on the street that we're on. The customer service has been great, extremely informative, answered all our questions, and has just made it very stress-free.
Coming up, we've got more hot new homes.
So John, when it comes to first-time home buyers, what are you noticing they're looking for when it comes to technology in a home?
Voice control is the trend. It is what everybody is looking for. People want to be able to have things on command as they ask them, and almost like a personal assistant when they walk in their home. And really just the home in general is now really becoming a smart oasis. I can communicate with anything, anywhere, anytime without me actually having to go over and turn it on.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of our new clients are gravitating towards new construction, because of where technology is going.
Absolutely. Everything's plug and play with the new home. With an older home, you've got to literally tear out walls.
That gets expensive.
Very expensive. In fact, I had a client the other day that was replacing a doorbell. It was a $200 doorbell, and he ran into nearly a $1,500 cost because of all of the wiring and tearing out the sheetrock. And so when you go to a new build, you can literally just open up a faceplate on a wall, plug in the device, and then download the app on your phone, and you're ready to go.
Looking to transform your outdoor living space? The Acme Brick Showroom is more than just a wide selection of quality brick. It's a one-stop shop for your dream backyard. Our showroom features countless products for outdoor living life. From fire pits to full outdoor kitchens, the Acme Brick Showroom is your destination to take your home project from concept to completion. Visit with one of our experts today and let us help you realize the full potential of your home. Go to brick.com to find a showroom near you.
CCA is a very unique program. The students can study either construction management, architect, engineering, carpentry, HVAC, and electrical, or plumbing with welding. And by the time they're in their senior year, they complete an actual tiny home.
Having the opportunity to grab these tools and be able to work with them, learn how to use them, and all of these students are learning how to do this, it builds us up.
I've actually had 2 internships for TD Industries. As long as you show you want to be there, they'll offer you a job right once you're out of high school.
Our students are going into the community now working, and we're infiltrating the construction community, so it's fantastic.
The only place to find hundreds of local new homes at huge discounts is HotOnHomes.com. Just click the Available Homes tab and use our easy-to-search map. It's updated by top local builders every day. Search for new homes, offering millions in discounts and incentives. And every home is ready to move in today. The home of your dreams is already built and waiting for you. Go to hotonhomes.com and find it today.
The journey to your new home begins with Great Point Homes. Quality craftsmanship, exceptional floor plans, flexible design choices, and a superior customer experience are the 4 cornerstones of Great Point Homes. They are the foundation upon which our company is built. Each one of these cornerstones gives our customers peace of mind that they are getting a thoughtful, well-constructed home suited to their needs by a team whose passion is creating spaces where families will live, grow, and love. As part of the Guillen Homes family, Great Point Homes is backed by over 25 years of home building experience. We offer the same quality and craftsmanship you'll find in a Guillen home at a more affordable price. Through the years, over 20,000 families have trusted us to build the place they call home. By constructing more energy-efficient floor plans and building on a smaller footprint, we're able to offer home buyers an economical opportunity to own a well-built, energy-smart home and enjoy the benefits of home ownership. Whenever you're considering a new home, you want a place where location and city convenience meet. And that's why we build in some of the best and most convenient communities in the area. Good schools, shopping, and dining are all minutes from your front door. At Great Point Homes, we believe joy is in the journey, and the best journeys bring you home. Welcome home.
Selecting your builder is such an important decision. You want someone who will build you a safe, secure home that meets your expectations. You'd like a trustworthy builder who honors their commitment and lives up to the agreement you've made with them regarding the home and the price. This all sounds like common sense, but it's not always the case. Before building your home, ask the builder to recommend some homeowners that will speak to you candidly about their home buying experience. Okay, now it's time to look at a few more exciting new communities.
Life in Boerne, Texas is the greatest. It's got a small town charm that is unique. One thing that is really special about Boerne, the school system is A-rated, the best one in the San Antonio area. Chesmar Homes in Regent Park has a unique neighborhood. We have some great green spaces interspersed throughout the neighborhood, and with very low taxes, we expect it to stay that way. Another highlight of Regent Park is its easy access to Interstate 10. When you're at our entrance, you're literally 1 minute from being on the freeway. You've got to come see it. Our model here in Regent Park is the Linstead. It lives like a one-story, but it gives you the benefit of having a little extra space upstairs. It's very open. It's very popular. People really like it.
Chesmar has wonderful one-story floor plans. The open floor plan where the kitchen's open to the living room and the dining room, which is excellent for entertaining, and most people desire.
We definitely got the full package. We got our home at the perfect price. We live in the most beautiful area in Boerne. We live in a wonderful location in Regent Park, and everything is just quality. It's just top-notch here.
I'm coming from California. I love the outdoors, and I just really was attracted by the hill country and the beauty, and it's a place where I can cycle, hike, and just enjoy the view, and having access to the city, but also being right there on the edge of the hill country.
Chesmar Homes at Regent Park. We've got something really special. You need to come see us. What are you waiting for?
Coming up, we've got more hot new communities. Once you've found that perfect community, it's time to find the perfect floor plan. Plans can seem confusing, but don't worry. A floor plan is more about how you live than about walls and windows. If you have a large family, you may want a different home than if you're empty nesters. To get started, ask yourself this. Do I want a 1-story or a 2? Do I need a home office? How close do I want the master bedroom to the kids' rooms? Our builders have a perfect plan for your lifestyle. What about how your home looks from the street? A term you're sure to hear is elevation. It doesn't mean how high the ceilings are. It's an architectural term for the design of the front of your new home. The opportunity to choose the perfect floor plan and an awesome elevation are just 2 of the great reasons to buy a brand new home. Learn more about the new home buying process at hotonhomes.com. Log in to download our free special edition magazine full of tips on finding your perfect new home. Have you ever gone to one of those real estate websites and tried to find new homes? Good luck. Most of them only list pre-owned homes, and there's no telling what you may be getting with one of those. If you're not into remodeling or living in someone else's dream home, visit hotonhomes.com. You'll find the biggest library of local new home community videos, and you'll discover millions of dollars in special pricing and discounts. Have you ever heard of a special promotion on a used home? Visit hotonhomes.com today and see what you've been missing.
Hot on Homes has created the Home Shopper Club. Join nearly 50,000 other club members. Search by price, location, video, or discounts. Are you in the club?
Hi, we're the Jones family, and we found our dream home using Hot on Homes.
Yes!
I mean, for me, it's part of the American dream. I've always wanted to own my own home, made promises to myself. It was just a dream come true.
We got all the processes we thought we needed, save the money, make sure our credit was okay, but then we had no idea. How do you buy a house? So we were watching TV and the Hot on Homes show came on.
And it was one of those shows that you just wanted to see what was next.
It was real people owning their own homes. It was nice to see someone who looked like me, talked like me, in a house, and that was something I wanted. It made the dream more attainable. She could do it, I could do it. Let me see how she did it. Oh, she went to Hot on Homes. For me, it was just easy to navigate the entire website.
It was user-friendly to search and navigate, and if we saw something that got our attention, then we act on it. I would definitely recommend Hot on Homes. Just, you don't feel like you're alone, and we appreciated that.
Chesmar Homes' philosophy of what you see is what you get is changing the way people shop for new homes. Their elegant model homes are comprised almost completely of the options that come standard in most of their plans. Forget about upgrade surprises and sticker shock. With a quick visit to a Chesmar model home, you can see the bottom line cost for your dream home with no surprises. Chesmar makes it easy. Visit them today at chesmar.com to find a family-friendly community near you and see how they're setting a higher standard.
Everybody loves it out here. They come in, they love our homes because they've been to other models in the neighborhood and then they come in ours. And
that's true.
It's a whole different
It's a whole different experience, I think. Not even just the home itself, but the experience that they receive when they walk through that door. Right. They can tell. Like, I don't technically even work for the company. I just enjoy being with you. I enjoy the product. I enjoy the company, the family. They do wonder why I refer to him sometimes as Babe. So we always have to throw out that we're married 25 years. That's what makes us different, I feel like.
It's definitely a family.
So one of the unique things about Chesmar is that we have our on-site design center. You get to pick all your selections. It's not a package deal. It's not a, if you have this countertop, then you're gonna have this cabinet, you're gonna have that backsplash. Each customer gets to individually pick out their color grout that they want with their tile, or the espresso cabinet that might be offered, and they get to choose all those features.
You get to fully personalize, and we have so much fun doing it.
We do.
So what I love about War of the Mokes now with Chesmar Homes is we have 2 product lines out here. We now have Texas-sized showers in the master bathrooms. Big walk-in showers.
That are included.
That are included, they're part of it. And then not only that, but like in the kitchens, we've improved them greatly. Now we have a beautiful 5-burner range with a vent hood above, and then now the microwave is built into the cabinetry. It's just gorgeous.
We have the best neighbors.
Yes.
When you have a nice salesperson, like one of the sweetest salesperson, it inevitably, well, 25 years.
Open the door to a world of possibilities when you discover Guillen Homes, an award-winning Texas home builder that designs homes for today's lifestyle. Guillen Homes has built over 20,000 of the highest quality homes and only in the best communities. They feature incredible school districts, highly rated schools and youth and community activities, short commutes to employment centers, and have easy access to shopping. Perfect for the thousands of dollars you'll save each year on utility bills with their energy-efficient designs. From your wood floor selections to your gorgeous ceiling treatments, your home is a reflection of you. Your ideas are set in stone, unless you prefer brick or stucco, because at Guillen Homes, they design for your life, and they've been doing so for over 25 years. The attention to detail is both inside and out. Distinctive architectural features, enviable curb appeal, and high-quality construction protect your investment. And the incredible Guillen Homes team makes purchasing and designing a home a pleasure. They are consistently recognized by Builder Magazine as a top builder and recently earned the Best of House Award for customer service. Visit GuillenHomes.com to learn more about the San Antonio area communities they offer, from San Antonio to New Braunfels and from Boerne to Schertz. They'll build your home from the ground up or choose a professionally designed quick move-in home with prices from the 200s to over $1 million. For exceptional design and a superior experience, there's only Guillen Homes, designed for your life.
Coming up, we've got more hot new homes. Hot On knows finding the perfect home can be tough. You'll be making decisions on everything from the tile size to the color of the walls. Well, Hot On Homes is here to make it easy. We break down the steps and give you the tools to help you find your new home. Join the Home Shopper Club today with the largest collection of new home videos and once-in-a-lifetime new home deals. Finding a home has never been easier. You never search alone when you search with Hot On Homes.
Joining the Home Shopper Club is fast and free. Are you in the club?
I'm Deidre Woodard, and welcome to Homeschool, where we answer viewer questions about all aspects of the home buying process. Darlene asked, every now and then I see the term REO. What does that mean? Thanks, Darlene. REO is a term that means real estate owned and is used to describe property that is owned by a lender, such as a bank, a government loan insurer, or a government agency that was not sold at an auction. REO properties were once owned by individuals who stopped making mortgage payments, and the property went into foreclosure and was repossessed by the lender. Lenders then hold auctions for these properties to recover their investment. If the property isn't purchased at one of these auctions, it becomes an REO property. If you have a question you'd like answered on Homeschool, send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. I'm Deidre Woodard, class dismissed.
Chesmar Homes' philosophy of what you see is what you get is changing the way people shop for new homes. Their elegant model homes are comprised almost completely of the options that come standard in most of their plans. Forget about upgrade surprises and sticker shock. With a quick visit to a Chesmar model home, you can see the bottom line cost for your dream home with no surprises. Chesmar makes it easy. Visit them today at chesmar.com to find a family-friendly community near you and see how they're setting a higher standard.
Hi, I'm Deanna Painert. This is Jack, and I found my home on Hot On Homes.
I wanted a new home because I'd never lived in one before, and Jack needed a backyard. I went to their website and I typed in my information, and it was just, everything was made so easy. I really, really appreciated everything they've done for me.
This was so easy. The whole experience has been wonderful.
The only place to find hundreds of local new homes at huge discounts is HotOnHomes.com. Just click the Available Homes tab and use our easy-to-search map. It's updated by top local builders every day. Search for new homes, offering millions in discounts and incentives. And every home is ready to move in today. The home of your dreams is already built and waiting for you. Go to HotOnHomes.com and find it today.
I have the pleasure of meeting several of our homeowners as they walk through our process. One of the unique things I continue to hear is that we include features in our homes that other builders in the market would charge an upgrade or an option for. Most of our floor plans can live several different ways. We wanted to bring to the market the ability to flex the home towards your lifestyle. Falcon Landing was our first community when we came to San Antonio. We're located west of 1604 out Calabra Road, very close to Medina Lake, very close to Government Canyon State Park, and we're about 10 minutes away from La Cantera. Falcon Landing is highly amenitized with a junior Olympic swimming pool, playground and park and pavilion.
My couple's just graduated from college last year, and they're now working, one as a teacher and another as a project manager. And the reason why they found Falcon Landing being the top choice was because they saw value, and you will buy your house, but you're not forgotten. The warranty work behind it is top notch, and the person that warranties the work works here in the community, so that's what kept their mind at ease as first-time home buyers. And the community was just amazing. It's exactly where they wanted to plant their roots now, so that way once they start having kids 3 to 4 or 5 years down the road, they'll be ready. For future buyers, I'm really excited because now that we know that Falcon Landing is open for business and Horizon View has an amazing product, I'm going to continue to have clients come to Horizon View Homes just to look at their selections, take a look at different floor plans that they offer from 1-story to 2-story. Their quality is second to none for the price point.
This is a great neighborhood. What makes it so special is the fact that it really does have a sense of community. A lot of amenities on site. There's a swimming pool, there's a playground area. We have the elementary school on site.
Riata is such a great location for buyers because it's close to everything. We've got world-class shopping just a few miles up the highway. It's near military bases. What could be better? Oh my gosh, so one of the best things about Chesmar is their floor plans. They simply live well, they feel good, they're light and they're bright, and they're very efficient.
I chose Chesmar because I feel that you get a lot of value for the price of the home. With other builders, I feel that they nickel and dime you, and with Chesmar, you don't get that. You get a lot of value added with the home. Customer service at Chesmar is top notch. I asked a million questions. Everybody answered my questions. I walked a lot every day as much as I could. Everybody just made me feel welcome from the beginning of the process until we closed. I would definitely recommend Chesmar 100%. From the customer service to the floor plans of the houses to the value added in the houses, Chesmar is just top notch. Their product is solid, the quality is solid. If you look at old homes from Chesmar, they're still standing and they're beautiful. Everything Chesmar does, I think, is beautiful, and I just would recommend them 100%.
When it's time to pick a home builder, the internet is a great but not always reliable way to learn about that company. Search for any builder and you'll see comments regarding them from previous home buyers. If there are any that trouble you, go to that builder before you commit and ask them to explain the confusing or derogatory post. You'll have all the information you need to make your decision. Most of the builders you see on Hot On have worked with us for years, so if you have any questions about any of them, feel free to send me an email. Well, that's it for this week. Happy home hunting.
Hot on Homes is brought to you by Acme Brick, the best thing to have around your house. This program was paid for by Crozier and Henderson Productions.